friends. I'm going to start our steam off today by sharing a fun book with you. It's called Snowmen at Night. And these snowmen have a snowball fight. That's one of the things they do. So this says, one wintry day I made a snowman, very round and tall. The next day when I saw him, he wasn't the same at all. His hat had slipped, his arms drooped down. He really looked afraid. It made me start to wonder, what do snowmen do at night? I think that snowmen start to slide when it gets really dark, off the lawn and down the street, right into the park. Do you think snowmen play at night? They gather in a circle while they wait for all the others, sipping cups of ice-cold cocoa made by snowmen mothers. Do you think they drink cold chocolate? Then the snowman games begin. They line up in their places, each one anxious for his turn, and the snowman races. After everyone has had a chance of racing once or twice, they go on over to the pond to do skating tricks on ice. Sometimes they start giggling and then they act like clowns. They bump into each other till they all fall down. Look at those snowmen. All right, here's the snowball fight. They gather up their snowballs. The pitcher takes his arm, and underneath the moonlit sky they play. Pitcher takes his aim, and underneath the moonlit sky they play a baseball game. And no one knows just how it started, but soon it's quite a sight, with snowmen throwing snowballs in the world's biggest snowball fight. All right, remember that part. Look at what they're doing, because we're going to try to figure out how to propel a snowball in a minute. Then it's time for sledding. It's a wild ride down the hill. Wahoo, they yell. This is by far the snowmen's greatest thrill. Finally, they're all tuckered out and getting sleepy, so they slowly gather up their things and one by one they go. So if your snowman's grin is crooked or he's lost a little height, you'll know he's just been doing what snowmen do at night. The end. All right, so I don't actually have any snow to throw because it didn't snow that much on Monday, and it's getting a little bit warmer here, even though it's still cold. So I'm going to make a snowball out of a piece of paper. I'm just going to wad it up, and I have a snowball. So one of the things that you can do for a snowball fight is to just, with your snowball? We're just going to throw it. So I'm going to see how far my snowball goes if I throw it. I'm going to turn beside the computer. Ready, set, watch my snowball. All right, it went kind of far. Can you guys see my snowball? I'm going to see how many feet away I threw my snowball. 1, I'm just going to do it with my own feet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, about 13 feet. I was able to throw my snowball about 13 feet. Oh, that's kind of cool. All right, now I'm going to roll it. Ready? Here I go. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. That did not go very far. Can you see it right there? All right, let me see how many feet that one went. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. that only went 5 feet. When I threw it, it went 13. When I rolled it, it went 5. Now, I could make a simple machine. And what I could make it out of is just stuff I have around the house. So I'm going to go gather some things and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. And I've got some things to try to catapult my snowball. Boy, that's a big word. So everything I have is round or a cylinder. So I have this hand sanitizer. I've got this can of black beans, also round. And then I've got this can of peanuts, which is bigger. See, everything gets a little bit bigger. Now, I also have just a ruler and some rubber bands. So I'm going to see if I can make something to launch my snowman. Now, I'm going to use this, the things that are round, as something called a fulcrum. And that's a big word, but it's kind of like what you would see. Have you guys ever been on a seesaw? Yeah, so it's kind of like what you would see if you were out on a seesaw. A seesaw would have a fulcrum on it. I don't know if they have many seesaws in playgrounds now. I know we don't have one at Trit, but some of the public playgrounds might have one. All right, so I've got this right here to try to launch my snowball. So I'm going to put my snowball right here on the end. And let me see how far I can launch it. I'm wondering if I can launch it farther as each circle gets bigger. So there's a question. So ready? On the count of 3, I'm going to hold it. Whoop, you gotta stay on there, Snowball, until I'm ready for you. 1, 2, 3. Whoa, that went so high in the air. It didn't go that way, but it went straight up and hit my ceiling and then came back down. So what if I move a little bit more towards the middle? See, it's more of the middle now. All right, let me get my snowball. I'm going to put it on the end. And I'm going to say, ready, 1, 2, keeps wanting to fall off, 3. It went that way, but it did go farther. Okay. Kind of think, wonder if it would do better if I launched it this way. Let's see. Oop, fell in the sink. 1, 2. Nah, there's really going to have to be more over here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go this way so you guys can see it. Okay. Ready. 1, 2, actually, 1, 2, that just went in the air. 1, 2, 3. Well, it definitely goes high in the air. We almost need to take it outside so we could see how high it goes. All right, well, I'm wondering, would it work better if we used something that had a bigger fulcrum? You know, there's other things you can do too. We could put like a spoon or something at the end of our lever that we're making to hold the snowball so I don't have to try to hold it with my hands. So that is something we could try. If you have a spoon at your house, you can do that. I'll try it here, and then I'll go back down there so you guys can see it down there too. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, it went the other direction again. So, come down here so you guys can see. Ready? 1. That's where I think we need our spoon. 2, 3. Woo! Now that, did you see that one go towards you? I don't think it didn't go 13 feet, but it went more than 5. Let me try it again. I like how this doesn't go straight up. That's nice. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Went in my sink. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Went on the ground. All right, so the farthest that it got was right here. Let's see how many feet that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can still throw it farther than I can catapult it, but it's a little bit funner to catapult it. All right, the last thing I'm going to try is I'm going to try an even bigger fulcrum. Okay. And you guys will get to, in a minute, make your own catapult, your own lever with fulcrum, and see if you can catapult your snowball. Now, I'm wondering if my rubber bands are even big enough for this one. All right, I got it around the first one. Got it around the second one. All right. Let's see if we can catapult this snowball. This lever might be too big, but we'll give it a try. Oh, I don't even think our snowball's going to stay up. No, it's on there. All right, ready. 1, 2, 3. I needed to go at 2. Whoa! That one might have gone the farthest, friends. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it didn't go as far as it did when I threw it, but it went farther than this one. And this one just wanted to go straight up in the air. But I'm going to give it one more try in a minute, now that I think we've kind of got the gist of the catapult. Here we go. Let me give this one more try, see if I can get it farther than 9. Ready. Last one on this, and then we'll do the thin fulcrum again. 1, 2, 3. That looks like it still went about 9. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, still went about 9. All right. We're going to do one more with the little fulcrum. This is easier to get my rubber bands. Well, let's see, this part won't be. All righty.